5 things that show you are compatible to be as partners. Relationships can be sometimes difficult, and you would not always experience the highs that you felt initially in the relationship. Those times when you are not feeling so good in the relationship does not mean the relationship is not meant to be. There are other signs to look out for that determines the success of that relationship, one of which is compatibility. Compatibility is very important in any relationship. It cannot be neglected no matter the chemistry and the spark that is formed between you and someone. Compatibility lubricates the things between partners. So, how do you tell if you flow well in that relationship? What are the things that show that you are compatible with your partner? Number 1, you are attracted to each other. Attraction is very important in any relationship. It's what brings and binds people together in a relationship. You can be attracted to your partner for different reasons. It could be their beautiful smile, their kindness, charm, physique, or intelligence. The attraction could also be merely physical at the initial stage, but as the relationship progresses, there should be more to the attraction. The important thing here is that the attraction must be mutual. You might not like the same thing about each other, but there should be something that draws you together. Even when challenges come up and you feel like letting go at times, you just cannot fight the attraction that you feel for that person, and this is what brings you back together and keeps you in the relationship. Besides, this is what spices up things between you and your partner. What is a relationship without attraction? Gone are the days when people are forced into marriages without knowing each other or being attracted to each other. If you are not attracted to your partner, or you used to be, but have suddenly lost interest you had in them or the initial connection that brought you together, it means that you are not meant for each other. Even in marriage, when people get used to each other, there should still be a point of attraction, something that draws both of you together, something that spices up the relationship and makes you feel the spark of being in love, something you can hold on to. Anything short of that results in living in misery or just enduring a relationship instead of experiencing bliss as you ought to. So, are you attracted to your partner? And are they equally attracted to you? It is best you find out now. The earlier, the better. Number 2, you are comfortable being yourself. It is very important that you can be comfortable in your own skin around the one you love. What is the point if you still have to pretend or disguise yourself to someone you call your partner? If you still feel the need to impress them by going out of your way and trying to be someone else, then something is wrong. It is normal to do that at the initial date or when you are just getting to know each other. You most definitely want to put your best foot out there so that they do not see the other not so good side of you. But there comes a time when you should begin to relax around your partner and feel at home with them. They should equally be able to do the same with you. You should not have to treat yourself as strangers or newly made friends. Couples that are doing fine are usually best of friends. They are not scared to say or do things in front of their partner because they know they are loved and accepted anyway. When you have this kind of relationship with your partner that is based on honesty and true friendship, when you have a partner whom you can call your best friend, then you are truly compatible. Compatibility does not denote perfection or anything close. It means there is a blending despite the differences. Your partner would not always be perfect or without flaws, but the ability to overlook these flaws and accept them for who they are is a sign of true love and compatibility. And remember, it must be on both sides. One-sided love or friendship does not cut it at all. It is bound to boomerang sooner or later. If you can be yourself around your partner without fear of rejection or condemnation, and they can also be the same way around you, you have found the real deal. Do not try to force yourself on someone who you have to go out of your way to impress to be acknowledged or accepted. The relationship will be short-lived. If they cannot love you for who you are and cannot accept you with your flaws, but expect you to be all perfect, prim and proper, you should know you are not meant for each other. Find someone you can relate with at your level and someone that appreciates you as a person. When you feel comfortable around a person, then you are compatible. Number 3, you know each other better than anyone else. You have probably seen or met people who know almost everything about their partners. They can tell what's going on with them just by looking at them and can communicate with nonverbal signs. They complete each other's speeches, make decisions on behalf of the other person, and act on their behalf even in their absence. They know literally everything about that person, including things the person has not realized about themselves. We all want this kind of relationship. It should be a relationship goal for every couple, but most people do not have or share this connection. How do you even arrive at this stage or point where you know an individual just as much as you know yourself? Contrary to what some believe, it takes time and a whole lot of effort. Your interests and commitment are also important factors because these things do not just happen automatically. That means you and your partner must be willing to take time to invest in each other and know each other as well. It means you are ready to put in the work to make the relationship successful. What makes the relationship beautiful at this point is that you are equally investing in each other and automatically in the relationship as well. It starts with knowing the likes and dislikes of each other, knowing what can brighten their smiles or put them off. Even the little things matter a lot here. Check with your partner. How much do you know about each other? What is their favorite dish or their favorite color or sport? What are they likely to do when they get angry? Where would you likely go when you want to be alone? When is his or her birthday? What are the lifelong dreams and aspirations? Are you acquainted with their friends? Do you know anything about their job? What about their family? There are so many questions to ask and so many answers you need to have. Admittedly, you might not know all these things about them at first, but with time and the level of investment and commitment to the relationship you put in, should be able to develop a relationship where nobody else knows more about you than your partner. Even if you do not have all the answers now, but there should be an obvious effort to know each other and invest in each other. Moreover, by virtue of time spent together and the closeness you share, your partner should be your go-to person for any need or any issue you would like to share. In sharing your feelings, thoughts, opinions, fears, and successes, they begin to know you more than other people. This is a sign of compatibility. Number 4, you have similar interests and goals. Couples have similar interests and goals find it easy to work together because they have one more thing binding them apart from their attraction or commitment to the relationship. It becomes easier to flow together when you have similar interests with your partner. It might be something as simple as enjoying a game of football or a noteworthy achievement like trying to save the planet together. As long as you both share the same interest, it makes the relationship flow easily and is an indication that you are compatible. Number 5, you agree on most issues. No two people can work together except they agree. Considering that you and your partner come from different homes with different upbringings and probably different perspectives to life, you might experience little hitches in agreeing on some things. But if a relationship would work, it means that you agree on very important issues. These issues include the question of your faith. Do you both believe in God? Do you follow the same doctrines? Are there things that you disagree on when it comes to the issue of religion? If your faith is not in line with each other, you might end up having issues in the long run. What about finances? What are your individual views on how money should be spent? Does he or she believe in spending as you earn while you believe in saving and investment? What about the upbringing of the children and running of the home? When you agree with your partner on various aspects that affects and concerns your life, you have found your true partner and can walk the journey of life hand in hand with confidence.